Hello, coaches. Welcome to Hoops 2021. We just wanted to say welcome to you guys and try to make this a little bit easier for you. We're going to do this video for you guys to watch. And one of the things that we want to do is go over some of the things that are going to be changing this year so that you guys will have a heads up and you're able to communicate to your parents and your players the things that they're going to have to do when they get to Calvary for games. And so let's go ahead and get started with some of the things that we're going to be doing. First, we want to just let you know that we are not going to have a ministry day like we've had in the past. We're going to do it a little bit different, and we're going to ask teams to come on certain days a little early before game time so that we can share the gospel with them. It's one of the things that we do and that we feel is very important. So we're going to get a schedule out to you guys on when that will be. But we want to let you know that there's not going to be a ministry day planned for this year. The next thing we want to talk about are some of the rule changes for this season. There's not very many, actually. There's only one rule change, and that is for the 7 and 8 boys and girls, the 9 and 10 boys and girls, and the 11 and 12 boys and girls. We're going to be taking 1 minute off of each quarter. So every quarter will be 7 minutes long, and it'll be for the 4 quarters. So each quarter will be 7 minutes long. There will be no clock stoppage. It will be a running clock through the entire game until the last 2 minutes of the game. The clock will only stop for timeouts and for free throws. The next thing that we want to talk about is that we are asking parents, players, and coaches to remain outside of the building until 10 minutes before game time. What we're trying to do is make sure that we can get everyone from the previous games out of the building before the next group comes in. So we're asking, and this is something that we're going to be working really hard to enforce, is that all teams stay outside until 10 minutes before the start of your game. We are also asking that we're trying to keep each player, a limit for each player of the fans that they have coming to the game. So each player, we're allowing to have 2 fans to come to the game. We know that this can be hard on some families, but we're trying to ask that if you can do this, to please do this. We know that it's not possible for everyone, but if you can, try very hard to get your parents to understand that we're trying to keep crowd numbers down. So we're asking 2 fans per player. Also, in the past, we've kind of been lenient on siblings coming in and being able to kind of just hang out in the gym. We're asking this year that all siblings sit with their parents. They're not going to be allowed to run around the gym, the concession area, or the foyer. They're going to have to sit with their parents through the entirety of the game. At the end of a game, we're asking the parents, the coaches, and the players to exit through the back of the gym. Brenda and I will be going over this a little bit later in the video to show you where those exits are. That way, the people coming in are not going to get in contact with the people that are leaving. So later on, we're going to talk about that and show you where those exits are. And also, everyone is required to wear a mask when they enter the building. When they get into the building, the fans in the stands will be required to wear masks. The coaches and the players, once on the court, can remove their mask and they won't have to wear them during the game. One of the last things that I wanted to talk about before Brenda comes in and starts going over some of the things that she covers, our 9 and 10-year-old boys league. We, because of COVID and because of some of the things that are going on, we are not able to play as many games at Calvary that we normally would. So we've acquired a second gym. It's Kingston Road Baptist Church. The address is 8900 Kingston Road, 71118. That's the address where it is. The 9 and 10 boys games will be held at this gym. Once the tournament starts, everybody will be playing at Calvary, but the 9 and 10-year-old boys, your games will be played at Kingston Road Baptist Church.
Okay, thanks, Mickey, for all that information that you covered there. So I'm going to cover the administrative side of this league, and that entails communication. So most of y'all are on the GroupMe, and I know that you've added your assistant coaches to GroupMe, and that's wonderful. I don't mind having all that, but please understand I can only communicate with the head coach. So if you want to ask me something, or Mickey something, he's on the GroupMe app, please allow the head coach to address us because there's so many assistants. I would not know all of y'all's names. So in communication, we go through the group me. We also communicate for the public through the website. And then, well, that's all the communication parts. Okay, so if you have questions or anything, feel free. You can call us, 687-4922 here at the office for Mickey and I, or email us for any questions after this video. So as far as rosters, most of y'all or all of y'all have received your rosters. You should have already contacted everybody on your roster. You can verify the uniforms. However, uniforms were ordered last year. They are here. They're in the control center. Mickey and I will go through those this week. We'll sort them out, separate them. What I ask you coaches to do, you will be the only person that will be allowed to pick up your uniforms. So take them home, separate them by the sizes. You notice on your roster there is the size, the child's name, the parent's phone number, the parent's name, and then the uniform size. The shirt and shorts will match that size that's listed there. Separate it out, put it in a grocery bag, a Walmart bag, put their name, and hand them out after a practice, not before, because sometimes we find them here later on or they get lost. So please wait till after one of your practices to hand those out. Let's see, let me move on. We don't have coach's shirt this year. In the past, you guys wouldn't wear them. I would buy them and y'all just wouldn't wear them. I understand some of y'all are coming straight from your work and you don't have time to swap over to your coach's shirt. So we don't have coach's shirt. All the uniforms, as you notice, I sent those out to you, are green and white. So home team is listed first on your schedule. You will wear green. Visiting team will wear white. I have that listed on your schedules. Now your schedules are not complete. I should have them by the end of this week, hopefully, but give us a little time on that and we'll get those schedules out to you. Let's see, let me look at a few more things that we need to cover. Okay, so as Mickey said about the 9 and 10-year-olds playing over at the other facility, they're the only groups that's going to play over there. The rest are here. The 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 boys are having their practice here because of the goal regulations, because it goes up and down here. Nowhere else can you find those goals going up and down. So as far as the players, once your game is over, please exit the building. Pick all of your things up. Coaches, if you'll provide your own sanitizer or wipes, whatever you choose. Masks are required for everyone as they enter the building, as Mickey said. Please wear those once the coaches and players get on the court. As Mickey said, you can remove them and they can play their game. No glass bottles and no twist top bottles are allowed in the gym. They fall over very easy and it causes us to spend time mopping the floors and all that. So we only like the pop tops where you pull the top up. Plastic bottles are the only ones that are allowed. If everybody can hold their basketballs when they enter into the building, I know that the players tend to bring their own balls. Just hold those as you're coming in there. They can hit someone's foot and bounce off, and or even when you enter the building. We'll show you as you enter the building, speaking of that, we'll show you as you enter the building which direction and what court and what door you will exit. We'll show that to you shortly. If you have questions regarding administrative things or rosters, please don't come and bombard Mickey or one of the directors during a game. That's for me to handle. You can call me here at the office if you have a question regarding a team, but really I ask that you tend to your own camp and let me tend to everybody else. So my office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 3 p.m. Let's see. Picture Day, we'll announce that later on in the season as it comes available to you. And okay, there's one important rule that I and Mickey also enforce, and that is the 24-hour rule. If a situation happens on the court that you do not like, and you say you have an outburst or something, please wait 24 hours before you make the call. Sometimes the way you feel during that moment you don't feel that same way the next in 24 hours. You probably feel bad if you acted out or something like that. You probably feel bad. So just wait your 24 hours before you make any kind of argument against a call or something like that. And please take those to Mickey. He's the one that's going to handle those there on the court. But wait till you calm down. Wait till 24 hour. It's strongly enforced, the 24-hour rule.
Just a reminder, all coaches, parents, and players need to stay outside of the gym until 10 minutes before game time.
And this is the point of entry.
This is the entryway into the gym. Miss Brenda's fixing to show you which courts are which is court 1 and which is court 2.
So this year, there is no court A, court B, court C for the little people. There's only court 1 and court 2. This side, to your left, when you enter to the door, to your left is court 1. To your right is court 2. The court 1 is always playing on the full hour. Court 2 will always play on the half hour. So this is where court 1 will exit. You see Mickey way across the gym there in the back of the building. As soon as you go through that door, there's a glass door that you will exit out and take a left. So court 2 will exit out the metal doors and take a left all the way through the gate.